Tonight I'm going to talk to you about the Curly Label Movers and Shapers die from our Big Shot. And this die right here has caused a lot of questions as far as how it works, different ways to use it, and different tips with it. So when you order this die, you get this entire die, and it also comes with the Curly Label die. These are magnetic, so they'll lock into place wherever you want them. One suggestion on how to get it to line up is to take a piece of grid paper and line this here and just put a little bit of adhesive to hold it down, and then you'll always get straight lines with it. What I like to do is just kind of a cheating trick. I like to actually take any stamp set that I have that has a variety of sizes to it, and I'm just going to pull out a couple stamps here. So let's say I wanted this kind of in the middle. I can use my wooden blocks from my stamps to help me line it up. So you can move it wherever you want. Let's say I want it up higher. I can put a wooden stamp down and just use that as my guide, and then just take it away, because I always stamp whenever I'm using this die, so I've already got it out. So whenever you go to use this die, you will need the extra long cutting plates. So you'll need two of them. You can tell that one of mine looks all nice and pretty and one of them does not. And that is okay. Whenever you go to use this, you can use it hundreds of times before you'll ever have a problem with it. So I'm going to show you all a quick card, starting first with this Curly Label. It's the one that comes with it. Show you a couple of tips with it. Now this die was designed to cut your cardstock and score it. And this is another reason there's a lot of question. A lot of people only use 8.5 by 11 cardstock, so they ask what the point is of it. And it's mainly if you're going to use your pattern paper or any larger size paper. So, and I'll show you some different varieties on how to use this die. So I'm going to start with some Whisper White cardstock, and I've already cut it down the middle at 4 1/4. So it's 4 1/4 across and then 11 all the way down. And when I go to use this, my favorite way to do it first is to make sure I've got my die where I want it, and then I will put my white cardstock into the opening first and then lay it across. At this point, I want to make sure that that it's all lined up here. And then here is a fun trick to go along with this. You can take a piece of other scrap cardstock and find your die and just lay this on top. And I'll show you the point to doing that here in a minute. Just make sure it's over that Curly Label part. So we're going to cut 2 sheets at once, which we can because we're using the big die. Our cutting plate will go on top. And I'm just going to zip this bad boy through. And that clicking you hear, that is a perfectly normal sound. That just means it's cutting through the cardstock. So now whenever I take this off, I'm going to have my white card base. And see how it punched that die out for me? It's already scored, so I can fold it in half. And then remember that pink piece, that scratch piece I put on top? Look, I went ahead and cut this for part of the card. So it did all the cutting for me at once. So I can scoop this out of the way. And I'll show you how quickly this card will go together. So I'm going to take some snail adhesive. And I'm going to put it on the back of some of our new pattern paper. This is from the Razzleberry Lemonade. I'm just going to layer it across the bottom. When I folded this, I did not fold it real straight. That's an easy fix. Okay, so then I'm going to take the Melon Mambo piece that we cut out from our scraps earlier and just put some adhesive on it. And I'm going to tuck this right inside the die cut part from the card. It's just going to sit right in that hole that we created. Press it down. Then I'm going to take our Melon Mambo ink, and using the stamp set that I used to measure out the die, I'm just going to stamp that cute little word, thank you. And then I will come over to our Curly Label punch, and remember it was designed to work with the die. And I'm just going to go ahead and punch this out. Okay, so then all I have to do is take some adhesive, put it on the back of there, and then this is going to layer on top of that Melon Mambo die. So that's how I got the base of our card. Then to finish it is really simple. I'm going to take some Melon Mambo ribbon. This is our new fun polka dot ribbon. And I love that it's double-sided because, you know, sometimes you want polka dots and sometimes you don't. And actually right now, see, I don't think I want them. So I'm going to turn it over. So the polka dots are going to go to the inside. And I'm just going to give this a double knot. Now whenever I go to finish tying the knot, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a twist with both pieces to hide those polka dots. Okay? So I'm just going to take my paper snips and trim this ribbon. Scoot it over on my card. And then you've got a cute little card complete with the dies and the stamping. Now, if I was not doing this on video, it would probably take me about 3 minutes to put a card together using this die. So that's what I'm going to show you next.